Okay, magpatuloy tayo. So, you have same problem pero mayroon ka ng coefficient of kinetic friction. So, may frictional force ka na. Meaning, mayroon ng mag-o-oppose dito banda. Okay? So, mayroon ka ng frictional force na papunta on the other side. So, basically, wherever your movement is, the friction would oppose to that. So, this is your friction. And then, we will find again that velocity 2. So, nagbigay ng mu. So, that is, mu is equal to 0.30. So, actually, magkakaroon ka rin dito ng normal force. Kanina kasi hindi kailangan. So, but ngayon, tingin ko kailangan na. And then, magkakaroon ka rin dito ng weight. Okay? Mayroon din kanina, pero hindi natin kailangan. So, hindi na natin nilagay. So, but anyway, we will see here, I think. So, let's try to define again. Your work total would be equal to your kinetic energy change. So, K2 minus K1. Again, yung K1 dito is from rest, so 0 ka lang. And then, you try to define yung work total mo. That is your F, vector F, with respect to your displacement. But that F is the summations of F's on X. Okay? Multiplied by your displacement. Kasi yun yung mayroong force papunta sa displacement, yung mga x mo. So, kaya kailangan yan i-summation kasi mayroon ka ng frictional force dito, which is equal to KT, which is 1 half mv2 squared. Okay? Summations of fx mo dito ay summations of fx would be yung fx mo ay positive 36 yung papunta sa right, 36 Newton, kaya lang may minus ka na frictional force. Di mo alam kung ano yung frictional force because yung frictional force is related pa dito sa normal force. So, ilagay na muna natin. So, that is 1 half mv2 squared. So, v2, let's try to define para mamaya diretso na. So, 2 times 36 Newton minus your frictional force all over m. So, ano ba yung frictional force? We know from the formula na yung frictional force ay related sa normal force. Diba? So, may explanation dyan. Tingnan nyo na lang sa discussion. So, frictional force is equal to Fan. Okay? So, given na yung mu, yung coefficient of kinetic friction, kinetic, so, kailangan na natin yung n. Wala naman tayong n. So, yung n, magkakaroon tayo by summations of forces on y. So, summations of forces on y, that would be equal to 0. Bakit? Kasi wala ka namang displacement along this y-axis. So, wala kang equilibrium ka sa y. Pero, mayroon kang acceleration dito sa x. Again, common yan na problem ha. Common yan na mga problem. Hindi, sa motion mo, you have to look at it kung asan yung equilibrium, asan yung may acceleration or baka both are equilibrium. Okay? So, sa summation sa Fy is equal to 0, yung pataas mo is normal force, yung pababa mo ay yung weight. So, therefore, you know na naman na yung normal force is equal to weight, wherein your weight is equal to mg. So, you can now substitute Fan, which is mu mg. So, pwede na nating i-substitute dito. Kasi may value na naman tayo dito, di ba? So, 2 times 36 Newton. Alam natin yung Newton. So, ilabas na lang natin kasi parang makakancel yan dito. So, 36 minus 0.3 mu. Yung M is 4.30. 4.30 kilogram. And then, yung G is 9.80665 meters per second squared. So, itong tatlo is Newton din. So, ilalabas ko na lang dito yung Newton. Newton is, tanggalin ko na tong unit nito. Ito, kasi na kailangan nasa, ilalabas ko na. Kasi tinanggal ko dito yung isa. So that would be 8 kilograms meters per second squared for your Newton. Sa baba, maglalagay tayo ng mass which is 4.30 kilogram. Tingnan mo, makakancel dito yung kilogram. Bakit nawawalan tayo um, ng isa? So, 1/2 mv squared f, yung s. Nawala dito yung s. So, mayroon pa ditong s. Mayroon pa ditong s. So, yung s, ano yung s? That is yung 1.20 meters. So, meters, yung magiging unit nito is meter squared, second squared. Okay? So, compute muna tayo. So, that would be 2 times 1.20 times 36 minus 0.3 times 4.30 0.3 times 4.30 times 9.80665. Okay? And then sa baba is 4.30. And that will give us V squared .3, 4.30 is 9. Kulang pa ng isa. Okay, that would give us 13.02. 13.0322 unit would be meter squared per second squared because that is your V2 squared. So, square root natin, square root answer, and that would give us 3.6. So, your V2 is now 3.6 unit would be meters per second. Okay? So, did we answer it? So, yan. So, that is using your work energy theorem. So, pwede pa rin gumamit tayo dito ng kinematics, pero i-glen lang natin. So, again, you can choose. Kasi work energy theorem naman to, so, yun lang yung yung i-solve ko siguro. Kasi para hindi masyadong mahaba. Anyway, I can solve, pero pinakita ko na sa inyo na pwede kang mag-kinematics lang. Okay? Thank you guys for listening.